Hello everybody, and welcome back to Cam Critiques. Mario Party has been pretty terrible for nearly a decade at this point. Ever since the original developer Hudson Soft went defunct and development was taken over by NDCube, the series has consistently failed to recapture the magic of the originals. 9 and 10 had some fun minigames, and releases like Island Tour, Star Rush, The Top 100, and Super Mario Party clearly show that NDCube was listening to some of the feedback they received following the release of 9 and 10. But they were all plagued with many problems. However, this past E3, Mario Party Superstars was announced, and it looked genuinely promising. It's a Mario Party that's fully composed of old Mario Party boards from the Nintendo 64 games and old minigames from all the past numbered entries, now with full online support. NDCube didn't really have to make anything new here. They had the good board designs and the great minigames already set out for them. But they've been known to pretty much only mess up. So the question is, did they pull off this compilation? Is Mario Party finally back? You'll have to watch to find out. Let's get started by talking about the gameplay. The gameplay of Mario Party is, at its core, very simple. A round of Mario Party is designed to mimic a family board game like Monopoly. The main things that make up the gameplay are the different boards you choose from and the different minigames you can play. The boards here are pretty good. They chose 5 of the best boards from Mario Party 1 through 3 and remade them pretty lovingly. There's a good amount of board layouts, board gimmicks, and board environments despite the low board count. That's really the only problem here. The board count is quite low. This game has enough boards to hold my attention for a decent amount of time for sure, but it really could have done with a few more. I would have liked iconic boards from more than the original 3 Mario Party titles as well. I really feel like some of the best boards are from the GameCube titles and Wii titles. None of the boards here hit the peaks of boards like Goomba's Greedy Gala and Shy Guy's Perplex Express. Some of the gimmicks on the boards that are present here are also significantly worse than others, which really hurts when you consider the already low board count. Peach's birthday cake, for example, has a lovely theme, but the layout is basically just a circle, and the gimmick is just a worse, less prominent version of the Monopoly-esque Koopa Bank gimmick present on other boards. At this point in time, I'm pretty much only playing on either Yoshi's Tropical Island or Spaceland. I've had more boards in my regular rotation in nearly every other numbered Mario Party entry, and this is supposed to be the best of compilation. But at least those 2 boards are pretty great. Luckily, the minigames aren't nearly as restricted as the boards. As I said before, they pull from every numbered entry, even 9 and 10, and there are 100 of them here. More than in any of the numbered titles or Super Mario Party. Some of the choices are a little weird. I don't know why Coconut Conk and Spin Doctor are back, but all the best ones are here. I'd say that this game has what is overall the best minigame lineup in the entire series. They truly deliver on the idea of compiling all of Mario Party's best into one title. Book Squirm, Mushroom Mix-Up, Bowser's Big Blast, Hot Rope Jump, Eats a Pizza, Bumper Balls, Boulder Ball, Snow World, Paint Misbehavin', and Skewer Scurry. These are probably the 10 best minigames ever, and they're all back here and better than ever before. As far as the other non-party modes go, they're nothing too special. Competing for minigame high scores online is a little fun at first, but it's not something I think many will be coming back to. Luckily, the party mode is content rich enough that the game doesn't need other modes to make up for it. So, the boards are good and the minigames are great, and there's a decent amount of content, enough to keep me satisfied. This already puts it well above every other recent Mario Party title. But at the end of the day, what really matters is how fun the game is to play, how well everything meshes together. If you want to play this game locally with friends, it works just as well as any of the original Mario Party titles ever did. If you want to play offline by yourself, there isn't much to do. But I think that's to be expected for a game with party in the title. The big question is whether or not the online is good. And it's decent. For Nintendo Online, it's incredible. You have lots of options regarding rule sets. You can save games and come back later. You can invite friends. You can have multiple people playing on one console connected to another online. All the features here are great, but the connection is super hit or miss. There's always some input delay, but it's usually not too bad and it's not too big of a deal for Mario Party, so at least there's that. And connection is sometimes extremely smooth, but pretty frequently it just isn't, especially if multiple people are in one console. Under certain conditions, this game will slow down to far closer to 60 seconds per frame than 60 frames per second, which is really bad. Connecting in general is also a problem here. Every time I've tried to set up a lobby, I had to find some weird way to get around an unexplainable connection error between consoles that all had good internet connection. When the online in this game works, it's great. And it works more often than it doesn't. But you still have some weird issues you have to work around. So overall, this game is a lot of fun. It's not perfect, there were some bad minigames, some bad connection issues, a lack of single player content, a small collection of boards, etc. But sitting down with a group of friends and playing Mario Party Superstars with them under the right conditions is a great time. This game feels like classic Mario Party. NDCube has finally actually made a Mario Party game worthy of the series name. I give the gameplay of Mario Party Superstars an 8 out of 10. Now, onto the story and characters of Mario Party. The story has never been particularly important in Mario Party, but I always appreciated the unique takes in the Mario universe the series offered. Even back when Mario spin-offs weren't so soulless, Mario Party still had among the most bizarre of premises and original characters. Sadly, this game's setup does not reach nearly the same level of charm as titles like Mario Party DS or 8. But it's still a lot more charming than that of any title since 9. It references the setup of the very first Mario Party and leads into this premise in some fun ways with regards to the little text present here. The characters sadly aren't as charming. This is easily one of the worst rosters that Mario Party has ever had, which is bizarre for a compilation title like this. Pretty much every character here is a given, aside from Rosalina and Birdo. And that's it. No minions like Goomba, Koopa, Monty Mole, Drybones, etc. No villains like Bowser or Bowser Jr. No side characters like EGAT or Pauline. Just the most basic choices imaginable. This is the one area where this game truly fails to feel like a celebration of the series' history in any way. But I don't have too much else to say here. The story and characters were never that important to Mario Party. It's a shame that the roster is so lacking, but that's not a huge deal. It doesn't affect how much fun the game is in any substantial way. And the premise could be better, but it's still the best premise the series has seen in a long time. So, I give the story and characters of Mario Party Superstars a 6.5 out of 10. Now, onto the visuals and sound. Mario Party Superstars is one of the best looking Switch games you can get. The models, textures, and animations are all incredibly detailed, smooth, and plentiful, and I've noticed no major frame drops not related to connection issues. The environments are also really varied and super nice. It's great to see bizarre environments like Peach's birthday cake and old series elements like the fruits from Yoshi's story present on Yoshi's Tropical Island, finally realized in HD. My only minor complaints are that they replaced some of the original characters with generic goons and minigames and boards. But they sometimes actually did the opposite here, with characters like King Boo and Petey Piranha being new. Some of the generic goons are even pretty neat. I don't think Mr. I has appeared in a game for well over a decade. The color of red on Mario is a little off, which absolutely isn't a big deal, but I still think it's worth mentioning. It's really bizarre. As far as the soundtrack goes, it's alright. It's nothing special. It's not particularly outstanding, but it's not grating, and it fits the game well. The newly orchestrated versions of iconic tunes from throughout the series are nice at least. The sound effects are also good, but there's one major problem. In this game, players can use stickers, similar to those found online, throughout the match. Each one is accompanied by a noise, and there is no cooldown. As a result, the majority of online matches have their audio drowned out by ceaseless sound snippets as players spam these stickers. The visuals of Mario Party Superstars are great, and the sound isn't bad. There are some minor annoyances, but nothing is a deal breaker, and some of the visual designs really are truly excellent. So, I give the visuals and sound of Mario Party Superstars an 8 out of 10. In conclusion, Mario Party Superstars is the best Mario Party game in many years. It has great visuals, great boards, and great minigames. It even has serviceable online. I wish the online was better, I wish the game was a little more charming, and I wish there was more content here. But this Mario Party is a blast, and I can easily recommend it to any fan of the series. So, I give Mario Party Superstars an 8 out of 10. Well, that does it for my review. Sorry for the long gap with no content, I was pretty sick and I couldn't really record any audio. The next video should come out much sooner. If you liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you liked, commented, hit the notification bell, and or subscribed, and I'd also recommend you check out some of my other content, like my review of Metroid Dread. Thank you all for watching, have a great rest of your day.